From the Media Communications Department of the Institute of BBOIP Administration. C. The original and official nice guy in a tough business. And accept no cheap imitations. Only by soul practicing.
We in the higher hierarchy of this piece of theory, a cult of conspiracy which is so here known as the Cold War. Your age group, right? And since it is simultaneously the age group of our central target, my nephew, it shall be the age group of which X shall mark with us. And so, in the year 1993, in our plan for social engineering, there shall be many musical festivals. Or rather, believe in nature. And there shall be one where you will be featured, during which Courtney Love will crowd surf showing her booties, and Scott Perk Sullivan Lake will be present. And you know Scott Perks, as all the rest, besides my nephew, of this generation, possibly marked X, shall be the generation which shall all receive the buckets. At this festival, I wish you to wear, with intent to particularly mock, Little Horton, a Dr. Zeus cat in the hat.
And accept no cheap imitations. Only by soul practicing author and director Jacob James E. Horton of the BBOIP Institute, Executive Officer. C. The amazing personal witness testimony in dramatic reenactment of the most grandiose and nefarious conspiracy in the history of man, centrally targeting Jacob James E. Horton, the Judeo-Christian figure. C. The subject of controversy, known of by all the face of the planet Earth, and loud spoken about by the loop tank manifest phenomena every single second of every day upon the face of the planet Earth. From the Media Communications Department of the Institute of BBOIP, Bible-Based Original Intent Platform Administration, of Soul Practicing Executive Officer Jacob James E. Horton, by divine calling in the Lord Jesus Christ, in forma pauperis and pro se. And to reiterate, due to loop tank effect syndrome and the mental state aberrations of this psychedelic mass hysterical epidemic, I, Jacob James E. Horton, am soul practicing, and production was without the collaboration of any other, which is what soul practicing means. I am Jacob, the centrally targeted figure, centrally targeted by the loop tank insurrection. My birth name given at birth was James Edward Horton. I am the nice guy in a tough business. Born August 11th, 1970 in Stokely, Pennsylvania. I'm now 52 years old. During earlier years, I couldn't help that peer acquaintances referred to me as Jim, or more rudely, Horton. Or even Horton Hears a Who, preceding an uncanny subject matter nexus to the Dr. Zeus fiction. The social security number given to me by the Social Security Administration is 274845382. However, over the years during the Obama administration, and since my identity has been tampered, stolen, in attempts by the loop tank insurrection and within the government to replace my identity in conspiracy, my identification, personal papers, and effects have been stolen. Hillary Clinton, while she was Secretary of State, is a major culprit in connectivity with adverse hostile family members, which are satanic anti-Christian persecutors. C. The 100% true tale, per the accurately recorded in testimony, some most weighty facts of Jacob the centrally targeted material in the anti-loop tank counterinsurrection James E. Horton, involving case history background figure of loop tank insurrectionist intrigue of the devil and his earthly associates, which took place in Cleveland, Ohio, specifically against their target, Jacob the centrally targeted figure, whose first name was James Edward Horton and is now 52. While this said protagonist lived in Avon Lake, Ohio, and had just graduated from high school. C. The boy Brian Warner become the boy Marilyn Manson, with many others in Horton Enterprises of record industry corporations since Elvis Presley's management misnomered the Cold War, pact with the devil in a divination assignment to centrally persecute and sacrifice Jacob, the centrally targeted figure, whose first name was James Edward Horton and is now 52 years old. C. How the pube Marilyn Manson was selected to carry Operation Skinny Puppy to the arenas to commit ritualistic satanic human sacrifices as high priest of the Church of Satan, and claims to be a ruler of the world from the loop tank manifest phenomena and its public demonstration of the Tritos color state action with nefarious agency. Loop tank started escalating now, screaming over me, heard in the background, in a secreted conspiracy known by those clandestinely in the occult and its occultic network of the Antichrist, in collusion with the whole federal government of saturation by Satanists. While a crypto-satanic saturation has rendered the state of churches to be of the great apostasy.
Welcome to David Bowie.
Well, hello, Sir Robert Horton.
That all recent president de factos that are illegitimate actually by this treason have been in collusion with since President Ronald Reagan. A Satanist, former governor of California, the Satanic State, promulgating Ayn Rand's philosophy, which is satanic. C. Why I, Jacob, the sexually targeted figure, will not put up with this and demand restitution for damages. And an end to the denials of my fundamental rights of life, limb, and liberty.